PK, can we remember something for 3 days?
Like what?
A show topic? A segment topic? Or should we just do it now? David Locke is pointing out that there's a bunch of quote-unquote, star players available in trades. Should the Jazz go for it or should they wait? I thought it was a pretty easy wait. You want to just take the pop quiz?
Go ahead.
Zion Williamson, hamstring injury, out for about 10 days, maybe more. I guess reevaluate in a week or so. Zion Williamson, available. Trade or wait?
Pass.
Yeah, okay. Trae Young.
Discuss it. Consider it.
Ja Morant.
Pass.
I was going to pass on all three, so we can discuss quickly Trae Young.
What am I giving up?
An excellent question. I assume they would want to go into the Jazz draft picks. I don't know what they think about younger players, so that who would they want thrown in going the other way?
Right now, I think you go George, Kessler, Markkanen. Aren't they the three most marketable players?
Yeah, I would think so. Markkanen's the best scorer. Kessler's the best defensive presence. Since Quinn Snyder was here and we saw what he did with Rudy Gobert, I could see why he might look at Kessler and be super intrigued. Not exactly the same player, but close enough to intrigue him.
Yeah, I understand.
I would say that a small, undersized guard, and the goal is to win a championship, and it's really, really hard to do with those guys. So I would say 3 passes. But I guess you're right about I don't guess you're right. I know you're right as far as if you're Austin Ainge, you absolutely take the phone call and start talking and see what they think about players. And it doesn't mean that you pull the trigger on this deal. It's out there, and you can see where it goes. There's always a chance for a 3-way deal down the line. You never know if you don't talk to people. So I don't have a problem with the talking.
No, I would think that you would talk
a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if the word constantly, maybe frequently is the better word, and see what's available. What are you thinking? What are they thinking? And to go from there. I mean, it's the classic last year blockbuster. And we know what that blockbuster was between Dallas and the Lakers, right? That seems like, well, you want Doncic? Yeah, click.
But you better call and ask about Doncic because you never know. There might be
right. And so things can go from there. I don't know. Maybe Oklahoma City wouldn't just disconnect the phone for the next 3 years because it looks like they've got things set up pretty good here. But everybody else should be in the discussion mode, I would think, and go from that. You never know what's going to lead to. Something's going to lead to something else, lead to that. And, I mean, there's all sorts of, directions that things can go. So I would even take the phone calls on the other two guys that you mentioned. It just seems like Zion is constantly injured, and Morant is a wild talent, no doubt about it. But we're getting into stuff that get in the way of winning. And personalities and family. This has been going on with him for years, but we keep making apologies for him and want to say, oh, well, that's not really who this young man is. But it's happened in different aspects of it, in different forms of it now, several times. So really, is this who this young man is, or is it not who this young man is, right? Because we've had multiple issues and variety of issues, not the same issue each time. But his talent is why he's still in the league. If he was a marginal talent, of course, if he was a marginal talent, he wouldn't be doing all this stuff, because it's amazing how guys who are marginal talents usually end up being low-maintenance guys, because they understand, I don't have the game to be all this trouble. Yeah.
I think that the argument for taking the New Orleans calls, even though it's easy to say, no, not Zion, is New Orleans made a couple trades that could charitably be described as lopsided. So you would talk to them because you don't know what kind of crazy trade you might be able to fall into. I mean, they had 2 number 1 picks. They've dealt them both, their own and another one. Maybe I can explain one of those trades a little easier than the other, but I'd keep talking in New Orleans. You might end up with something lopsided in your favor. It's happened before. It might happen again. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, Riley Jensen, college football expert and mental performance coach, BYU, Texas Tech. We're talking with him about the big game Saturday morning. That's next. Stay with us.